Hey everyone, and welcome to Slowpoke Racing, and something just a little bit different this time around. You've seen us do interviews. We obviously do lots and lots and lots and lots of races. So we thought we'd try and mix the two together, and I keep saying we because there is a we, and I would like to introduce a friend of mine, Chris, who has, between us, we've come up with this little homage to a certain motoring show. So, Chris, are you there?
I am, Mark. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, and welcome to this. And Chris is going to help me explain the rules. As I say, this is a joint venture between myself and Chris. We've come up with this. Well, I think it's a great little thing. So anyway, well, let's just crack on and tell everybody what it is we're doing. So, Chris, do you want to explain a little bit about what we've got here?
Yeah, so this is kind of a time trial event. This is kind of a mixture between your great videos where you said meet the driver sort of event, and also a bit of a tribute to that well-known motoring show that we're not going to mention any names about, but we all know which one we're on about. All will become clear. Anyway, so what we're doing is we're calling this the SimStar in a starter car. As you probably know, the motoring show already. So what we're going to do is pick one car as a control car. This is the track, which is the Maggiore West sort of layout. And then it's going to be a BOP event, so there's absolutely no tuning allowed at all. The only thing you're allowed to have is sports soft tyres. The driver themselves will be allowed to do 5 flying laps to try and set their best time. And out of those best times, we were going to create a leaderboard. And then that's going to be shared on all our socials and all our Discord servers for you to all have a go at. So there's a little bit of a chat with either myself or Mark, and then or both even, depends on if we're both available. And then we'll do a quick lap around the track and talk about how you got on and just how things are in the sim world, race and talk about potential updates and stuff. So it seems like it could be a good one, to be honest, Mark. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm quite looking forward to this one. So if anybody wants to get involved in it, Chris has done a lap, I've done a lap. I'm going to go through my lap in a minute, if you can call it a lap. So I'm sure it can be beaten. So we've done a lap. We'll go through that. We'll show you what it's all about. If you want to get involved in this, then I think Chris already mentioned it. If you want to get in touch through the URL Facebook page or the TSR, the Tyre Shredders Racing Facebook page or Discord, get in touch, and yeah, we can get you on track and we can do a lap. And I'm sure there are some very quick guys out there who want to show us what they're capable of doing. Now, this is open to anybody. There is no age limit. There's nothing. It's just open to everybody and anybody.
All abilities are welcome, aren't they, Mark? You know, we don't do this is meant to be a bit of a fun thing to do. What we said is a bit of a tribute to a well-known motoring program, but also just a bit of fun between ourselves and just ourselves as fellow racers, really, just to just see what happens. So we do want to. Sorry, Chris. I just want to mention it doesn't matter if you're on controller or on the wheel. It doesn't matter if you use manual or use auto. It makes absolutely no difference. They will be added to the leaderboard, to the lap time board. So if you're on a controller, then it will just have a little mention that you're using a controller. If you're on auto, again, it will have a little mention. So it's not necessarily who's going to be the quickest. It will be the quickest of that particular setup. So don't worry too much about that. So shall we reveal the car? Yeah, so the car itself is a Nissan Silvia Spec R Aero S15, the 2002 version. It's a nice 2-litre straight 4 turbo that we all like to drive, and I think this is a bit of fun, to be honest. We tested many cars for this series, and this is the one we've settled with. We went with the GT86, we looked at the RX-8 and the Nissan 370Z, for example, but we found that this car itself gave us the best sort of scope for not necessarily driver error, but certainly different types of driving style and things. Now, if you push this car too much, it will bite you. You will end up facing the wrong way, or you will essentially understeer into a wall. So it's not just about being quick on track, it's about who can master this specific car's characteristics as well.
Well, there's the car, there are the rules, and well, shall we have a look and see what I managed?
Go on, have a go, let's see what you can do.
We'll see, we'll have a bit of a laugh, shall we? But we'll talk you through this one. So this is my best lap then. So across the start finish line and down into what we've named Hopper's Hairpin. Sorry, Carnage Corner.
Carnage Corner for the first one, then into Hopper's Hairpin, isn't it?
Then into Hopper's Hairpin. Now this is where the car can come round and bite you on the backside because it will spin out. Then we're through Sausage Curve, trying to avoid the grass out there on the left, into, well, very simply named the S's for obvious reasons.
Yeah, self-explanatory.
Onto the main straight, 800 metres or half a mile, good old dash down the hill. And we're coming into turn 7, or as we like to call it, Big Banksy.
Nice cut across the curve there.
And then we're coming up now into turns 8 and 9, or again, as we like to call it, the R390 chicane. You can see how graceful I am. Into turn 11 and 12, again, or as we like to call it, slowpoke slide.
You can't get very slippy around here if you don't get the weight distribution right.
Now we've called it slowpoke slide because you can't see it on this particular lap, but I did manage to sort of go all over the place through that one, so that's why that one. And then down into turn 13, yet to be named.
Yeah, so if you do want to have a corner named after you or after your server, please let us know, because this is unnamed at the moment and it's open to suggestions. So crossing the line of 137.627, which I don't think is too shabby for this car, to be perfectly honest, because I said it does get a little slippy if you do push it too much. But if you think you can beat that time, give us a message, come give it a go.
Drop us a line and let us have a go. So what we're going to do now is we're going to have a look at Chris's time. So just give us a second to get everything loaded up. Chris's lap now loaded up and ready to go. So shall we see what you can do, Chris?
Yeah, as you can see, I went for the greenest car possible. And again, you know, we've got a lot of these people these days are very sensitive about what comes out the exhaust pipe. So I decided to go for the greenest one I could find. And for those who are interested, this car is virtual, so it doesn't actually produce any CO2. So we're trying to be kind to the environment as well.
Right, so let's get this one underway then. So as we come up to the start finish line, and away we go, and you've just done a 3:03, so this is the one where you've improved it. So as we come around Hopper's Hairpin then, how did you find the car?
Well, actually, like I said previously, it's a bit, it gets a little bit slippy if you do push it too much. It understeers and oversteers, which is a bit is interesting. It's all about mastering the car as well as the track. But I just tried to take it the smoothest line possible with this car, because it's the only way to do it. It's the fastest way to do it, I feel.
You can't really throw it around, can you? And trail braking's a bit of an issue as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it does tend to understeer a lot if you try and trail brake this, so it's it's a master in the car itself. When it was a bit wide in that corner, I probably could have took a bit more time out of that, but I'm still happy with it overall. Up
into R390 chicane, named after yourself?
Yes, we thought, why not?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, absolutely.
Why not?
Well, I've got a couple of corners named after me.
Yeah, of course.
Slowpoke slide.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there are going to be a few sliding around there.
This is why we chose this car, you see, because the others just gripped that a little bit too well. So hopefully we might get a few trying to drift these corners. So it makes
down towards the corner with no name then to complete your lap.
A little bit wide, but nothing major.
Just holding on. And across the line then. So Chris's fastest lap was a 37.003. So beat me. So at the minute Chris is top of the leaderboard. Now we've mentioned it before, if you want to get in touch, if you want to get involved and have a go at this, then please do. We think this is going to be so much fun. You can get in touch through the URL Facebook. You can get in touch through the Tyre Shredders Racing Facebook. And yeah, come and have a go if you think you're good enough. Chris, any last words?
Interest? Yeah, just out of interest then, just what were you using? Were you on a controller? Were you on a wheel?
Well, yes, there was a question I was going to ask. I use a wheel. Mine's bolted to a desk. I think you're in VR, aren't you?
I am. I've got my own little sunroom sorted out in the attic. I've got my little seat, and I've treated myself with this house I've got as well. So I've got a wheel, a VR, I've got a proper seat. I've gone a bit all out with this, but just because I've got this sort of equipment doesn't mean you can't have a go. I know there's got quite a few quick guys out there who are just on a controller, and believe it or not, still use automatic gears as well. So just because we've got, we've spent a bit of money in treating ourselves doesn't mean you can't put a decent time in this.
No, well, I mean, I've got a wheel, but it is bolted to a desk, and I'm sitting on an old, what do they call it, office chair. So every time I brake hard, I actually go backwards, which is fun, and I've tried all sorts of things to stop it, but yeah, it's all fun. But the thing is, we want people to get involved with this, and with a bit of luck, we're going to build up quite a good lap time. Now, just get in touch. There is no set day for this. There is no time limit on it either, so don't think, oh well, we're doing it on a Tuesday or a Monday or whatever. We're not. We're doing it whenever it is convenient for you. It should take about 10 minutes of your time. So like I say, get in touch, and we'll get you on track, and hopefully get this leaderboard built up. We shall leave it there, and we shall hopefully see you on track.
Yep, see you soon.